Wow, is it hot or what?
What's up guys, my name is Double Z. In this video I'll be playing an online game called FMX Team. It's a pretty simple game where you ride this bike on different roads and different terrains and you try to stunt as much as possible. And if you collect a certain amount of points you can go to the next level. It's a pretty simple online game and it's not even that popular. That's not the reason I decided to play it. But there is a story I want to tell about it, so let's get right into it. So FMX Team is actually one of the games that got me into gaming. Well, actually not that much into gaming because I was already into gaming before I played it, but more into accepting the fact that I'm a gamer and that I actually like playing video games. It made me embrace that fact and be open about it. And this might seem a bit weird because, like, what the hell, this game is just like a classic online bike game that we used to play as kids. Why didn't some other big 3D first-person shooter game get me into gaming? Here's why. So back in middle school, which was like 5 or 6 years ago, although that doesn't sound like a long period of time, it seems like it was forever ago. However, back then we used to have these computer science classes and we would go to this big classroom with like 10 or 15 PCs and we were supposed to learn something like how to explore the internet, how to open websites and stuff like that. But of course, nobody's gonna do that. Ain't nobody got time for that, right? So instead of doing that, we would play all kinds of online games like hill climb racing, rampage, and stuff like that. And if you're a 90s kid, you might even remember some of these. Anyway, that was one of my favorite classes in middle school. I would find an interesting online game at home and then I would play it whenever we have that class. So everyone was always like, yo dude, what's that game you're playing? I want to play that too, that looks awesome. And one of these games was this one, FMX Team. That was like one of the most popular games at the time in my school. I remember this one time as our monitors were right next to each other and there were like 10 of them. I would start playing it and then the person next to me would start playing it too, and then the person next to them as well. And in a matter of minutes the whole class was playing the same game and of course raging about how they can't get past the first level or something. It was really awesome. I really liked that part of my middle school. Anyway, there was this one time I was playing it and I was doing really good. I think I was nearing the end of the game. I was doing some crazy stunts and playing some really hard stages. And then the bell rang, but I wanted to keep playing because I wasn't sure if it was going to save my progress, so I wanted to finish it. So my classmates were leaving the classroom and they saw me still playing the game and they kind of gathered around me and cheered for me, which was awesome. And then came the other students that were supposed to have the next class in this classroom and they gathered around me too. And the best part about it is that some of them didn't even like me at all. Some of them were even bullies. But they liked how I played the game and they said I was crazy for doing all those stunts. Anyway, the point of this video is that this made me realize that I really liked being the guy who plays games and the guy who knows all the good games. It made me embrace the fact that I was a gamer. So yeah, this is a good example of how gaming can bring people together and how it can really be fun if you share the joy of playing a game with a friend. Even if the game is as simple as this one, it can be really fun. So yeah, that's the story I wanted to share. If you liked it, make sure to let me know by liking this video, or if you want, you can leave me a comment on what game you used to play in middle school. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!
Wow, is it hot or what?